Hey everyone, and welcome back to Civilization 5 with LekMod. So, it's been 84 years since we last played this. But to be fair, I was busy with Olden Era, and then I was on vacation. And I did say at the start this might not actually be a full game. But we'll see what we can still do here. When we last left off, we did take Constantinople. So that's the most recent big thing we did. And now I want to try going for Mosonkani. Not sure if I can. The plan is to get gunpowder, then upgrade to musketman, and then try to rush Mosonkani. That's basically the plan right now. We'll see if we can do it. I do have a declaration of friendship with Alaric, so we don't have to worry about him. At least not for a while. I don't think he can make a good trade here. I could actually pay gold. I don't think he's going to buy strategic resources. He's not. But we could pay gold for truffles. It's not the worst idea. Probably 9 gold per turn. Yeah, I'm gonna pay. More happiness is always a good thing, and our happiness is not that high to begin with my cities still growing. So, for our policies, I mean, I could unlock rationalism. It's not as OP with the LekMod anymore. So we could also just continue commerce. We could grab mercantilism here. Purchasing items in cities requires 20% less gold, and we get +2 science from every market, bank, and the stock exchange. I would say that's worth it. So let's grab that. There you go. Okay, yes, so we are waiting 4 turns to finish gunpowder. We can also grab a pagoda here. Probably fine. But I'm going to need, I guess, a missionary or 2? Maybe not yet. Let's actually grab that pagoda. You can't really go wrong with more happiness. So that works for me. Shrine is only 4 turns. But yeah, library first. To get that science and all that. Now, if we're going to try capturing Mosonkani, I think I could really use chemistry as well. But then I would have to wait even longer. So I'm not too excited about that. Wait, is this connected? Or am I missing one road section? Yeah, we still need one more road section. In fact, the red here is fine. That's the last one. At least to connect the one extra city. I could grab this copper right here. Yeah, sure. It's good for production yields, if nothing else. And keep improving all this, I guess. Yeah, like I said, we do have a declaration of friendship with Alaric right now. It's not impossible he will stab me. I don't think it's gonna happen. I suppose I could get non-aggression pact. Sure, we can do that. It's pretty unlikely he would have attacked me, especially since he's already at war with some others. But I suppose it won't hurt getting a non-aggression pact. I think it might be time to automate some of these workers pretty soon. Yeah, probably soon. Alright, well, let's wait for gunpowder then. I need to be inside my territory, but I could go here, I guess. The problem is that I need to go past these city-states. Also, Mosonkani is here. So we kind of need to go, like, through here. Past Valletta and Lima. That's basically it. Yeah. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. I could build a few road sections leading west. Not that it will make a huge difference. Okay, how much will he buy here? A decent amount. How much gold per turn will he pay me for this? Probably like 5, maybe 6. Okay, 6 is good. It's not like I need all that iron. Yeah, so Constantinople will not be connected with a road because we'll get cut off. But it's not the end of the world. I could get a coastal city. It's probably too much hassle. I'm just glad we have it, alright? because that was a pretty big capture right there. I don't think I'll be bothering trying to build Sistine Chapel. Let's just get Aqueduct for that faster growth. What's this? +1 production. +1 culture from all Tundra tiles. Oh, it's like Tundra Petra. Okay. I don't have that many Tundra tiles in here, but I have a bunch. Thing is, this would take 16 turns, which is maybe a little bit too much, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. So I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, a few more mines over here. Alright. Wait, is Vatican at war with anyone? Let's see. Oh yeah, he is at war with Pocatello still. Okay, that's good. Armory would be fine. Or when we don't want more units. Yeah, let's grab that armory. Also, ironworks. That would be good. Maybe even in Constantinople. How about our capital? It's either Constantinople or the capital. I mean, Constantinople has way higher production. In fact, it is by far my highest production city. So, okay, that makes the most sense by far. It's so far ahead in production, it's actually kind of wild right now. That was such a good city to capture. Insanely good. Like, actually insanely good for us. And we're about to get a great engineer. So, I could use this guy to get the Tundra Petra. But I would have to go all the way north. Which is not super convenient. I don't care too much about Sistine Chapel because we're not really playing a culture game here. But Tundra Petra for Corinth wouldn't be terrible. Let's just send him north regardless. Whether I use him for Tundra Petra or not. Just to have him closer to all our other cities. Delegates. Right, cultural heritage sites. I don't really want that to pass. So let's vote against that. Or just do 0. Embargo Portugal. Okay, we could try that. Portugal is very far away from me, so I wouldn't mind embargoing them, you know, to weaken them a little bit, because I will have no real option to go to war with them anytime soon. So, for our capital, I still do need the Artist Guild, but I might not really have enough population here to work all that, while maintaining some decent level of growth. The walls would be alright. The Caravanserai would actually be alright. And the temple. Let's grab Caravanserai. I could also grab a few units. But Caravanserai is fine. To improve some trade routes. Okay, we finished the road here to Adrianople. I could technically still like build a road here. And it will still work as long as I'm friendly. And have declaration of friendship with Alaric. But obviously it will get cut off eventually. So... Anyway, we need the musketmen now. We have a bunch. It will be 70 gold per unit, so pretty cheap. Now, these crossbowmen might be a little bit squishy at this point. But the Gatling gun will be objectively less useful. And also, I would have to wait a while to get the Gatling gun. But it has 1 range. So I'm not thrilled about that. I think we just need to push. I guess the main question is whether I wanted to wait for chemistry or not. I have mixed feelings about that, because on one hand, it would be a big help, obviously. But on the other hand, this will be delayed several turns. And in those several turns, he could get some kind of new military tech, for example. Which would make my life harder. But cannons, as opposed to trebuchets, would be a major improvement. Okay, so Sparta, let's just grab that temple. I don't think we need walls right now. We will grab them eventually, but there's no rush. University, good. I mean, I accept embassy, but it's not gonna last very long. Yes, see, Pocatello entered industrial era. So there's a good chance he'll have some improved units. I guess it is what it is. Right, so let's use the university here. Do I want to move anything? Well, if I want to grow, then I guess I need to do this. I would like to keep like one good production tile, but we could use the horse instead. It will cost me like 5 gold per turn though. So I think I'd rather work the copper. This is good balance right now, as far as I'm concerned. And the city will still grow in 6 turns. So now the annoying part. Getting past all this, and actually still be able to capture Mosonkani. That's definitely going to be the tricky part. I don't know if I can pull it off or not. Yeah, it's a big if. It will heavily depend on what kinds of units he has, and how much help we might or might not get from other AIs. I think I'll need the cannons. I don't like waiting another 6 turns though. I really don't like it. Now, as an alternative, I could try to get allied with one of these city-states, but that would cost me a bit too much. Kampala looks a bit more likely, but I would still need to get quite a lot here. Yeah. They want me to build Hiwiteokali and connect incense to our trade network. I don't think either is gonna happen. We got another Gurdwara, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think either is gonna happen. Also, let's send this guy. Wait. I'll be at war with Maseru right here. So this dude actually needs to stay here. I might even grab yet another unit. Yeah, I have very mixed feelings about the cannons thing. Very mixed feelings. Mosonkani has what? 48 city combat strength. Yeah, no, we'll need cannons. Against 48, I'll need cannons. I could try to go for like Timbisha or something. But yeah, no, with this kind of defensive strength, we'll need cannons. That's pretty obvious. So I guess we'll just wait for chemistry.
No.
One thing I kind of dislike about the LekMod is that, at least in single player, I know it makes sense in multiplayer, but I dislike how there are no research agreements, because that removes a fair bit of diplomatic nuance that I do enjoy about Civilization 5. That is perhaps the only thing I actually dislike. Like, literally the only thing. Okay, so we did build the Caravanserai here in Athens. Well, let's just check whether the best available trade route is. Oh yeah, from Constantinople still. Okay, that's fine. What is this one, though? Oh yeah, it's nearby, right? Yes, it's nearby. That's a good one. Right, well, we're waiting for the cannons, like I said. I'm gonna need them for sure. Like, we have no chance to take Mosonkani without cannons. The defensive strength is just too high. And also, I will not be able to get a citadel because we don't have our own border nearby. I could, in theory, send a really cheeky settler and settle somewhere around here if there's a viable spot. There might not be. Okay, there might not be, right here. This is a viable spot, as far as I can tell. No, I mean, it's inside his border, so obviously not. Yeah, I don't think he can do it. As in, I can't settle a city and then use that to get a citadel. That is not gonna happen. Anyway, let's grab an armory and maybe get a few units. I think I might still get a Tundra Petra here. So we'll build it a little bit and then use the engineer, because he's not gonna be enough for all of the production. So I'll need to work on it at least a bit. I could save him for something else. I could also get a manufactory for my capital. That is actually not a bad idea. So we could try to hard build Tundra Petra and use this engineer to get a manufactory for my capital. I think that might actually be a better plan. Right here, in fact, on this flat tile. It's about to grow, so I don't even have to spend the money. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that's a better use of him. And my capital could use some more production. Alright, we got the mine. Right? We did. Wait, hold on, I don't really need that road. We can sell this to Alaric. Actually, no, we are already selling. No, this item is embargoed, really? What the heck? Okay, that's just a road. They can't do that. That's illegal. Well, okay, apparently not. Armory. Might as well. And probably aqueduct. Also university. Or castle. Because I will be fighting this stupid-ass city-state once I declare war on Pocatello. I might need a few more units here, but that's why I'm getting armories. Okay, let's just get barracks, because that's only 3 turns. And it might actually come in handy. Yeah, I'm glad we have open borders here. With Alaric, I mean. But Valletta is also his city. Because he captured it, so that is no longer a city-state. Okay, I think I might automate some of these workers soon. Okay, keep going. Yeah, the fact I won't be able to get a citadel here will definitely hurt us. We might be able to do this because he's at war with Alaric. Okay, we stole a tech. Nice, printing press or banking, that's big. Okay, that's big. If I get the printing press, then we could get metallurgy, but I don't care too much about the Lancers. I think it makes more sense to take banking. And then we can go economics. And then obviously industrialization. So let's get banking. It's also additional trade route. Okay, banking it is then. That was a very nice pickup. 17 turns. So I will keep the spy in Mosonkani, because I might or might not capture that city in 17 turns. So I want him to like keep progressing on that. So Adrianople. This city still needs an aqueduct, so let's grab that. And the market. And university. Okay, sounds good. This city is doing well. I don't know whether this army will be enough. At least we'll get some experience. And I guess we'll also get some science and stuff. You know, because of the honor policy right here. Which one was it? It was one of these. When we kill enemy units. You get the idea, right here. Grant science for each enemy unit killed. So it's a way to farm science. It's not some tremendous amounts of science, but it's science nonetheless. So, hey, that works for me. Just need to be careful. And obviously, like, we'll get experience for our units. And that might give us another +1 range on one of the crossbowmen. I definitely wouldn't mind that. Alright, so let's just wait 1 turn here. No need to spend gold when that border is literally about to expand into the exact tile that I want. Right, I mean, I could build a road here, but if we're going to do that, this one needs to be first on the forest. Okay, well, I'm kind of sort of almost ready. Question is, do I want to wait for chemistry before I physically declare war? Oh, he built the Red Fort in his friggin' capital. Well, that sucks. Now he has 79 city strength. I think this siege is cooked. There is no way I can take a city with 79 combat strength using cannons, a bunch of crossbowmen, and like 3 masked men. Yeah, I would need artillery. And then even with artillery it would be annoying. But with cannons, there is 0 chance we are taking that city. Maybe not like actual 0, but the others would have to help me pretty aggressively. It's very, very, very unlikely. Alright, so let's grab this manufactory, like I said. That is good value. And I'll hard lock it. Yeah, we will finish the walls. Probably not needed, but I'll feel safer with the walls. Can we sell something here? Well, I guess it depends.
Oh,
Would you be interested in a trade agreement? Okay, not really. No more embargo though.
Vita,
Okay, I'm not willing to make that trade. You know, copper itself is still embargoed, but we got silver. So let's just get gold. Wait. Yeah, no, I think I'd rather have flat gold. So it's gonna be 240 still, I assume. Okay, that's fine. Done. We have almost exactly 1000 now. So for the trade route, let's check what the best trade route right now is. That doesn't involve going past Pocatello. Probably like Athens. Yeah, okay, Athens apparently. Off you go then. I think we also have a caravanserai there. Maybe. As for you, anything else to improve here? The hardwood. Yeah, let's improve the hardwood. That's actually in the range of Corinth. And it's a nice one. So we can trade copper here. Will you pay me full 7 gold per turn? No, you will not. Okay, 6 is fine. So did the embargo just drop? Apparently. Apparently it did. Non-aggression pact with Alaric ended. I mean, we still have declaration of friendship. So I don't need university in Argos. But I also need, like, another unit. Even a crossbowman would be useful. Yeah, let's just get a crossbowman. Alright, well, one more turn to finish chemistry. So we'll just get chemistry. Babylon is definitely safer here. So Babylon it is then. Grab that hardwood. University. Yeah, that's barracks. We're getting that crossbowman in Sparta. I don't think I'll need castle in here. Let's just grab that university to get science. Okay, we're almost ready. Truffles. Let's wait for our turn, though. I will accept a non-aggression pact. Okay, we got chemistry. So truffles, also silver, and coconut. Yeah, see? Now we only have one truffle. It's because of like the order it expires. Sometimes it says you have two when the AI offers trade during their turn, but you actually only have one. So you risk trading away your last copy, which I obviously don't want to do. Okay, well, next up, I suppose I could just grab fertilizer. So the big question here is whether we rush scientific theory or dynamite, because I can't do both at the same time. One tech I will need for both is printing press, so we might as well just begin from printing press. We need one more caravan, so let's grab that. Farm is good. Okay, so let's upgrade our trebuchets. That's 140 gold per unit. Done. And then I just need to get them here. Yep. We are about to finish the ironworks. So now Constantinople will have really good production. So what I could... Oh wait, this is already improved. I thought it wasn't for some reason. Anyway, with Constantinople having production that high, I could just keep pumping out units and send them west. He wants to declare war on Portugal. I mean, I guess I could have accepted that, but... Nah. I can ask him normally. Maybe he'll do it. Okay, he would not. That's fine. He's still at war, right? Okay, and not anymore. There's probably a peace treaty right now. Wait, is he? Did I miss it? No, yeah, at war with Byzantium. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, they're gonna have a peace treaty. What about the Vatican? Yeah, that's me. They are either at war or have a peace treaty? Yeah, they both have a peace treaty. A slightly unfortunate timing, But I still need to move my trebuchets. I mean, cannons, I guess. So we might as well just get there first. Okay, so we got ironworks. Now, like I said, I could pump out a bunch of units. If I'm going to do that, I should at least get the armory. Otherwise, it's a bit of a waste. Alright, well, let's get moving then. They need to actually get there. I'm not declaring war, at least until they get there. Now, for the scientist, I think an academy still makes sense. It's only turn 164. It definitely still makes sense to get the academy. We'll send him up north to Athens, and probably get the academy on one of these tiles already here. On the flat plain tiles. Alright, let's not improve these, because once we go toward Pocatello, the city-state will be at war with me, and then they'll just pillage those tiles. 6 more turns. Yeah, nice city there. A bit annoying, but whatever. We only missed out on the deer. We didn't lose the silver or anything like that. Oh, great prophet. I mean, I could use him for the holy site, but I could also use him to spread the religion. Oh, we still need to enhance the religion. Right, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's definitely do that. What do we want from this, though? +3 production, gold, and -1 on happiness. Or +1 on happiness. In cities with at least 10 population. I don't like that one. Food production from each luxury resource. +1 happiness from gardens. +2 gold and +1 production from water mills. That's not a bad one. But not every city will be able to have that. I think we'll just take a religious community. It scales better later into the game. Synagogues is fine. That's actually a pretty good one. +2 faith, +1 culture, +1 production, and a +15% production when constructing buildings. That's actually very, very nice. And for the enhancer belief, +6 happiness from the palace. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. I do have some holy sites. So Unity of the Prophets might not be a bad one. I don't remember how many I got. But we do have some. We definitely have some because of the prophets I captured earlier. So this city has 2, right? This one and this one. So is that worth it? Good question. It might be. It will give Constantinople even more production. +4 faith and +2 production from holy sites. Also, inquisitors and great prophets reduce the religion's presence by half. Oh, okay, it makes great prophets and inquisitors weaker. I see. +1 production, science and faith from national wonders. I think I might just take +6 happiness from Palace, honestly. Because that's pretty good. We could go for just war, but I would have to spread my religion to most uncanny. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. +6 production and gold from the Grand Temple. I'm just gonna go happiness. You can't go wrong with happiness in a Civ 5. Well, especially when we only have +4 right now, and we're about to go to war. And the synagogues. Okay, that's a good one. Now we'll definitely want to buy some synagogues. So let's just queue them up like this. Alright. Well, there's the caravan. I could grab some knights. They will be able to go join the action relatively quickly. But a few more masked men wouldn't hurt. Let's grab one more masked man. Alright, well, you guys will need to go past here. That will take a moment. Yeah, at this point, maybe I should wait a few more turns so that we can get others to declare war again. Possibly. Okay, the crossbowmen will stay in Argos. That's the plan. So that we'll defend if needed. Trade route to whatever is the best one. London looks fine to me. Alright. That was the crossbowman in Sparta. Yeah, let's grab walls in Sparta just in case. It's probably not needed, but it's better to have them. They're cheap and quick. Okay, I need their peace treaty to expire here. Wait, can we check when it's gonna expire? Yes, no, maybe. No. Okay then. Whatever. I suppose we'll wait a little bit longer. Okay, that's fine. I will... Oh, a settler. Okay, I think this is actually a good moment to declare war, because I can yoink that settler. I don't think there's any valid location for a city around here, but that means he will not be starting some BS city in the middle, like, of other cities in some awkward spot. So I think it's still worth doing. It's still worth doing, I would say. Do I want an artist guild in Constantinople? Maybe in a bit. We probably want a grocer, actually. It's only 2 turns. And it will help it grow even faster than this. Yeah, I think whether we can take Most Uncanny or not is gonna be maybe the deciding factor in this game right now. Really unfortunate that he built the Red Fort. Also, Alaric's units are blocking the way for me, slightly. I kind of need them to get out of the way right now. Alright, you get out, and you get in. Alright, yeah, can you get out of the way, please? That would be appreciated. 17 population. Okay, he did move out of the way, that's good. There's printing press. Alright, well, I'm almost ready to declare war here. We can use Valletta here. Oh, Duckwater. Okay, I mean, I could just destroy that and raise it. Or, okay, hold up. I could capture that city and then use it to get a citadel for Most Uncanny. Because I was not able to start a city here myself due to the fact it was within Pocatello's borders. But he could. So now I can actually capture that and use it for a citadel. So this actually worked out really nicely. Because I could really use a citadel against Most Uncanny. Even with a citadel, this is going to take a pretty long time and it will be annoying. And I might not be able to like do it at all until we get artillery. But at the very least, we'll get experience for our units. Maybe I can get +1 range on some of them, which would obviously be huge for us. So I think I'm actually going to do it. Do I want a road like leading southwest? Not necessarily, no. Right, this guy is going to our capital up here to get that academy. That might be the last one. Now, okay, we can rush industrialization or rifling. I think it actually makes sense to rush rifling, especially since we'll have the city, so that means I will not only be able to get a citadel, I will be able to use Duckwater to upgrade my units without going all the way back. So this was actually huge for us. This was actually the single most helpful thing Pocatello has done to help our siege. Like, straight up. Okay, he wants me to declare war. Alright, if I say no, and then declare war anyway, we'll be a backstabber. And I don't want to take a diplomatic penalty with everyone else. So I'm gonna accept and declare war. It's fine. Okay, great writer. So now we are at war with Pocatello. Let's pop that great writer right away. Just queue something up in Sparta. Probably Zoo, because we'll need a little bit of happiness. Can I buy any luxury? I mean, pretty unlikely. Okay, this one looks doable. And one of our cities actually needs this one. Is he still buying strategic resources? Probably not. Okay, no. I guess I'll just pay gold. I'm just gonna pay gold. Constantinople wanted this resource, right? Yeah, that's huge. Oh, that's massive. That's actually huge. Alright, alright. Okay, wait, did I lose a city-state? I think I had one earlier, I lost track. Anyway, another policy. +1 food and +4 gold from every customs house. +4 production and +4 culture and +4 happiness from East India Trade Company. Maintenance on the roads, railroads, and buildings reduced by 25%. Okay, I wouldn't mind that. We could also get a mercenary army, which is not a bad idea. I'm not sure how much they cost. I can probably check. Can we check? Okay, not really, but they're cheap. So I could grab some in dark water if needed. Which is also not a bad idea, just need to watch my income. But that's not a bad idea. They would definitely be cheaper than buying a normal unit. So like Musketman is 440 gold, which is expensive. Okay, well, let's see how much this is gonna cost. It should be way cheaper for sure. Yeah, 120 gold. Yep. Now, these are quite a bit weaker, but they will make for decent cannon fodder. And with the replaceable parts later on, I will get an improved variant right here. Foreign Legion with 42. So I like that. Right, so like I said, we will be at war with this city-state, which is why I got this crossbowman and an extra musketman. This is gonna be enough defenses. Might want to move my worker, however. Yeah, just back him up entirely. And these guys can just, like, fortify and stuff. Yep. Alright, there's gonna be a lot going on right now. You can get the drill, and the drill too. Let's check the city production queue first. So, for our capital, let's grab that zoo to get some happiness. Because I don't want to go into the negatives. Do you still have a peace treaty? Not anymore. Okay, he's not gonna accept this, will he? Okay, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. How about urban? Okay, he's not gonna do it. Alright, alright. I guess we'll go alone for now, it's fine. Maybe they'll join the party in a bit. Oh, he actually has a rifleman. So that's not great. Yeah, that is definitely not great, like, at all. 24 health. And he has a cannon in the back. Alright, let's fortify. We need that citadel ASAP. Like, we actually definitely need that citadel. Alright, well, let's grab that academy, like I said. That might be the last one for this game. Just need to move somebody to work it. Well, I will have to sacrifice a nice tile. Pretty much no matter what I do here. So, the city will still grow. I think I'm fine sacrificing some production. Like this. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. What if we do this? Okay, it will grow in 7 instead of 9 turns. So let's do this. We'll get the deer instead of the horse. The zoo will be delayed by 1 turn. That's decent enough. Alright, now we can get some knights. Not sure just how useful they're gonna be here, but they're fast, so they can join the party relatively quickly. Now, okay, wait, is this the guy who ignores terrain cost? He is. We can attack this rifleman, or maybe finish off that pikeman. How's your experience? Okay, he will literally get level 5 now, I remember. Now, I still want the dark water, obviously. Obviously. So let's move towards dark water. Just need to be careful about any other reinforcements, but dark water is like the most important part of our strategy here. We need that ASAP. I'm moving like this. Let's not stand on top of the oasis, because that's minus 10% defense. And I don't want that. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. You can go here on the hill. He can't attack from this tile. Alright. I don't think he can kill my Masked Man. Obviously, I cannot pillage this because Alaric is our friend. It would be good if we could get some others to join this war. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
I suppose we'll find out. Okay, let's sell the horses because she's still buying those. Yep. Maybe we can sell more. Will you pay more? Yeah, I mean, this is decent enough. Makes sense for Byzantium because their unit needs it. Okay, he did kill the Masked Man. These riflemen are definitely gonna be annoying. Yeah, I don't think I'll be capturing Mosonkani like this. But we did get +1 range. Right here. So that's a big help. I just need him to not die. So let's just back up. Okay, let's back up. I really need my friends to join this war. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen because I am already at war myself. What I might have to do is take Darkwater, then peace out, prepare for Mosonkani itself, and then declare war on Mosonkani itself. I think that's what we'll have to do. I like how Darkwater is already at 35. Yeah, there's some stuff coming. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. It also didn't help that, like, he's not directly next to me. I don't like this whole start location that we had. Because it effectively meant we only really had one direct neighbor, who was Alaric. And that's kind of it. Alright, let's try to take Darkwater. I guess we'll go from there. But yeah, the fact he has a rifleman is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem for sure. Yeah, this guy can't attack, like I said. I don't think I want to slam into Darkwater with my Masked Man. Not really. He didn't upgrade everything yet. But you need +1 range. So that he can attack from a safer distance. Hey, maybe Valletta and their units will block the way a little bit. He's sending crap towards me. Okay, we did get Tantra Petra, that's nice. Yeah, that's actually nice. Let's grab the walls, just in case. So, now I need to keep track of the +1 range crossbowman. I think this is the one, right? No, this guy. Yep, okay, this is the one. That's gonna be pretty convenient. I guess not in this particular situation, but yeah. Alright, well, I need to slam into Darkwater ASAP. But I also want to kill these units. Yeah, we need to kill these units. Okay, let's kill them. This guy is easy, at least. Really? You're not dead? Okay, that's not so good. That's not so good. I can kill him with my cannon, but I would really rather attack Darkwater with a cannon. Even if we lose the cannon, taking Darkwater is just that important. It's just that important. We need it. The unit can wait. So Babylon, that's fine. Alright, there's the knight. Let's go drill. We can get medic as well. Alright, now it might actually make sense to build a few extra road sections here. But we'll see about that. Kill this. Alright, back up with this dude before he gets killed. Let's actually get cover on him. We'll just back up all the way there to Sparta. The other guy can replace him. This is quite a few units coming at us from the city-state. I'm gonna let the actual city itself absorb some damage. It might actually make sense to build a castle here. It's just that it will take 8 turns. So it's not gonna be super relevant in the nearest future. You know, all these extra units around Lima are kind of getting in the way right now. Just a little bit. Can I get you to declare war on Pocatello? No. Didn't think so. but worth checking, I suppose. Alright, circles. Keep that happiness under control. And I guess we'll just spam knights? Maybe another cannon or so. But let's get some knights. They can join the party relatively quickly. Okay, back up from all these riflemen that are coming at us. Because we know they're coming. Here's a little bit of space. We should be able to just fortify the pikemen. But let's back up the general just in case. Or I can go here. But I don't want to open the way towards the crossbowmen. If they all focus on the pikemen will die. But I guess out of all these units, the pikeman is like the least valuable one. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Oh, they focused on the cannon. I guess that kind of makes sense. Now, do I just sacrifice this cannon? It is a level 3. So probably not. Yeah, probably not. There's no need to throw it away. This siege might actually take longer than I anticipated. Despite the fact it's like a one-size city. Man, this crossbowman is actually kind of nuts. Because not only he has +1 range now, he ignores terrain cost on top of that. So this guy is gonna be farming experience and kills right now. I guess the only issue is that his damage will start falling off at this stage. Yeah, so since we can't quite take most uncanny right now, we're pretty much pivoting to farming experience. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing right now. I'll be farming experience. That is basically the plan. For the time being. Look at all these friggin' city-state units, Jesus. Well, at least a lot of them are just crossbowmen. These are not really a threat to me. But yeah, that's a lot. Let's just get this guy to Sparta. Maybe I should get another masked man. Yeah, probably. Okay, we can attack this crossbowman like so. And that's fine. Yeah, you don't have +1 range, obviously. So let's not move from here. Production. Yeah, we got the university. Can I work these and still maintain some decent level of growth? Probably. I will have nearly no production, but I can. Yeah, it will even grow literally on the next turn. So, yeah, that works. We're about to get metallurgy. Aqueduct will take, what, 14 turns? But I guess we'll need it eventually anyway. It will be less than 14, because the city is about to grow. I'm not giving him open borders, because then he'll start blocking my army even more with his units. So, no shot, we're not doing that. Yeah, look at all this crap. This is actually going to be really annoying. I just need to take out this pikeman. Because even if they reduce my city's health, they obviously cannot capture it if they don't have a melee unit to do it with. As you are probably aware. So we can just go here right now. That's fine. Alright. I need one worker to Constantinople. Okay, sure, we can do that. So, back to Darkwater. Now I should probably back up with the masked man. Now, this masked man might die anyway. I could go here, which is out of range of Team Bishop, but there might be units in that area. Okay, attack the cannon. Yeah, I assume he will attack the crossbowman next. This guy is only level 3. But he needs to make space for the cannons, that's the thing. So one cannon here. And one cannon here. I don't mind losing a cannon or two. I really want to take Darkwater. But it's already up to 39. Most Uncanny is at 86. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. I don't think this will be super doable. Not without artillery, I mean. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can get some units for gold. it's not gonna do me much good, and I need Duckworth first. Or Duckwater, rather. Yeah, I need that first. So another knight. I don't think we need Castle in this one. Happiness is fine, but I could grab that zoo. We can also get Oxford in 6 turns. So if I get Oxford after rifling... Yeah, the thing that would make the most sense for Oxford is to get Dynamite with it. We will get the rifling in 7 turns, which will help. So let's get the rifling first, and then we'll go from there. I'm still gonna get some knights. Yep, we're gonna need those. They won't do very well against riflemen, but they will, like, act as cannon fodder. So I can either stay here with the masked man and let him die, or I could go here. If I move away, he will probably attack the cannons, and probably destroy the cannons. It might actually honestly be fine to throw away this masked man, because that will make him attack the masked man instead of attacking the cannons. So let's stay here. Or, no, I can't quite kill him like this. Yeah, let's stay here with the masked man. I'm okay with that. Yep. Alright, yeah, we're not moving in with the crossbowman here. That's why I needed that +1 range, which we got now. You need to probably just back up somewhere like this. Make space for others. Alright. Looking good. If only I could get Alaric to join the party. What's probably going to happen is that we'll peace out, and then for the next war, I should be able to get Alaric to declare war with me. So that's kind of the plan. But the big question is whether I can take Duckwater, because as you can see, it's already healing back to full. So I might still not have enough firepower, because it's at 40. I'm gonna have to rush it with multiple cannons simultaneously. And then it will probably happen. Yeah, then it will happen. As long as he doesn't destroy the cannons too quickly. But that's what we need to do. Attack with 3 cannons at the same time, like that's basically it. I think I will actually just move in with the crossbowman. Do extra damage. Yeah, I think we can take it. It really kind of depends. Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna grab that road there. Still fighting the city-state. We should be fine here. As long as they're not sending more melee units, we'll be perfectly fine. So... Oh yeah, this guy was heading towards... We lost open borders. I could, like, trade open borders, but I'd rather just pay to get them. Yeah, I'll just pay. It's fine. 2 gold per turn? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now we can go to Constantinople. Okay. Right, you can probably stay here safely and heal up. You can stay here and heal up. Some borders grow. Sistine Chapel is still open. Maybe I should just build that. But if I'm going to build that, it should be in our capital. Watch somebody build it after I started it. That's usually how it works. It stays open forever if you decide not to build it. And then the moment you start building it, somebody builds it. That's just a classic. I would almost bet that is gonna happen. Just watch it happen. I will not be surprised whatsoever. Alright, watermill. So let's see if we can take Duckwater on the next turn. Now, that might make me drop below 0 happiness temporarily. For a bit, but I think we'll be alright. Ideology adopted. Ocatella adopted order. Okay, bro. That was quick. How many tags does he have? Okay, wait, how many tags does he have right now? 40. Okay, I have 36. Urban has 40. Yeah, I don't like how there are no research agreements at all. Like I said earlier, that does remove a fair bit of diplomatic nuance that I enjoy about Civ 5. Alright, let's take volley, just to maximize this damage. Can I take it right now? I think we'll need to... No, I think I can take it right now. And then we just need to peace out and prepare. Probably brush artillery, honestly. Okay, this is enough, right? Yes? Okay. That also gives me compass. So, puppet. We are at 0 happiness. Okay. Well, he built a shrine. So now we could use a Great General to get a citadel. How close am I to another one? Not super close, but also not like super far away. I assume we still have to wait to get peace. No, we don't. Can I just do it? Probably. I think that's the best thing to do. I could still farm some experience, which is not a bad idea. Let's block access to this crossbowman. It's safer to be on the hill. Okay, he can't cross the river without like ending his turn, so that's fine. Okay, this city will be very, very helpful. That was so funny, the fact he just started that city. Because I wouldn't have been able to start it myself, since it was inside his borders. But I can let him start it and then capture it. Alright, that's the last night for now. So let's maybe... no Oxford yet. Not yet. Zoo would be fine. We're gonna need it now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it now. Wait, didn't I get open borders? What? Oh, because this is an impassable tile. It's Old Faithful. I was confused for a second. I can't actually go through that tile no matter what I do. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's not peace out yet. Okay, not yet. We'll wait at least one more turn. Okay, one more turn. You can go here or so. Yeah, I don't like how he already has ideology. But okay. Whatever. That means he either built 3 factories, or he's already in the modern era. He might have rushed one of these techs. Probably a bit more likely he built the factories required for it. Alright, delegates. So he's gonna... no, Urban will probably be the host. Okay, let's vote for Urban. Because we'll get a diplomatic boost with him. Okay, let me double check if we can get anyone to join this war right now. Yeah, I fully expect to have to end it. And then we can probably get somebody to join after. That's what we'll have to do, most likely. Okay, one more attack here. Very nice. That's actually pretty decent damage, all things considered. Now, I could stay at war and farm up another Great General. We're not that close, though. Yeah, we're not that close. That's the thing. And we do have some riflemen coming. And the Darkwater will be a pretty squishy city. So that's also something to keep in mind. I can get a cannon into it. Like this guy, for example, or this guy. Okay, let's get a cannon into the city. Like so. And then maybe we can get some experience for the cannon. Not sure why I moved that guy there. Yeah, I do still want more experience. And remember, we're getting science when we kill enemy units. So I do want to take advantage of that. It's one of the ways for me to, like, try catching up at least. Yeah. Hey, if he moves here, then I could blast him with the 3 cannons. If the rifleman moves directly next to Darkwater. Which hopefully he will. Okay, Arsenal of Venice, that's fine. Okay, yeah, now I probably have to peace out. Assuming he's actually gonna accept that. Yeah, that's a pretty big assumption right there. Okay, let's blast him. And we'll kill him here. Nice. Yeah, now I definitely need to peace out. Obviously. Obviously. Attack him. Can I kill this Lancer? Well, if I use my knight, maybe. Come on, man. No, we can. Okay. So, wait, will he actually accept? Okay, he will. Alright, alright. So unfortunately, we didn't get an extra great general, which means that I will lose my great general bonus when I get the citadel. But we definitely wanted a citadel. Now, taking Moson Kani is still very unlikely without artillery, so I'm gonna have to rush dynamite. Honestly, even with artillery, it's gonna be tough. With 85 city combat strength, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. However, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.